Hi everyone, this is Elisa with SOAR. I want to take an opportunity to do a quick overview of our SOAR Masterclass, which is our 15-week class in which we help the student through their college journey. Let's look inside a student's profile and one of the interactive lessons. So let's get started. When working with the student, we will show you a sample student's profile and what we do to help the student from beginning to end in their journey toward college. Here is a student's profile. This is T's profile. Each student receives an individual dashboard to keep track of their weekly assignments. Each student has a My To-Do List tab, which shows the assignments that need to be completed within that week. They have a My Meetings tab to showcase when their meetings and the time. They also have a Conversation with Miss Elisa's tab in which the student at any moment or any time can interact with Miss Elisa through the system by contacting them through texting or emailing if they have questions regarding their assignments. Miss Elisa can also respond within the system to the students' concerns regarding any of the lessons or any additional questions they have. This is a great tool for the student to make sure they are communicating effectively with their coach, and Miss Elisa can also communicate with the student and making sure that they are on track to completing their assignments weekly. Next, we have a My College list. Every student receives a My Application Deadline tab in which the student can keep track of all the applications and when to submit. There's also a suggested college for Miss Elisa to upload schools based on the student's profile. And there's a My List of colleges in which the student can upload the schools in which they are interested in. At any time, students and the coach, Miss Elisa, can update the list or remove colleges from the profile. This is a great tool for students to remain organized in regards to the application and what needs to be submitted regarding their essays, recommendations, or any additional documentation that they would need prior to submitting their applications. Students also receive a testing file, which shows their exams and their test dates and results. At any moment or any time, the student can upload this information into their profile. They can also pull this information when they need it when they're applying for their college applications. Excellent tool to keep the student organized. So each student has a weekly assignment to complete. So each student receives, such as this, a 1,000-folder system in which each session will be outlined for the student. So let's take a quick look. So we're going to be looking inside session 1, creating your unique brand. Included in each session, students will have a task, learning objectives, and student homework. This is a brief outline of what session 1 would look like. Each student has a list of files in which they would click on. On those particular files, they open up and it shows them their lessons that they would need to be completed for that weekly assignment. Within those lessons, it may be reading, it may be an essay assignment, or worksheets. Let us look at Session 1, Module 1, Creating Your Unique Brand. This session helps the students to build their skills and knowledge needed to create their own personal brand. And by the end of this session, students will learn how to make themselves stand out as an applicant. In this case, their learning objectives would be understanding who they are as a person, how others perceive them, strengths and weaknesses. This is a brief overview of some of the learning objectives within this particular session and module. Session 1, Module 1, Creating Your Unique Brand Task. In this case, the student is going to be tasked with learning what the personal inventory does for that particular student, understanding self-assessment and what affects them in their learning, and standout factors, what is making them unique. That is the goal for the task, is to dig deeper so the student understands more about themselves. Session 1, Module 1, Creating Your Unique Brand, the student homework. In this case, student homework is determining what is your personality, reading over and finding your passion, self-assessment fact sheet, and completing your personal inventory worksheet. Again, this is a brief list of the students' homework assignments within Session 1, Module 1. Each session has their own unique design of student homework that the student would be completing. But this is just a brief overview to give you an idea of some of the things that the student will be working on throughout Session 1, Module 1. So here again, in 15-week sessions, is what we help the student with. Again, it is an individualized program tailored to that particular student. Putting together a college plan, creating a scholarship list, perfecting applications, reviewing resumes, editing essays, and managing your deadlines. This is included within the 15-week sessions to help the student get from beginning to end throughout their college journey. So how can SOAR help you? Visit soartocollege.com. Choose the service that's right for you based on your grade level. Get the guidance that you need to apply confidently and effectively. This is our SOAR Masterclass. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact us at soartocollege.com, and we'll be glad to give you all the assistance you need to soar into college.